Hey, everybody, welcome to the Has Been Hangout podcast. My name is Trucker Lee. I'm your host. And tonight we are going to talk about the Super Bowl. We're going to recap, give our takeaways from this game. A lot to talk about, not a lot to talk about. This game was kind of a bad watch. Um, but let's get right into it, fellas. What do y'all think? What's y'all's thoughts? Takeaways, go.
I'll start. A bad
Start it.
watch? Maybe it's a bad watch if you're not the average ball knower, as we would say. But
Okay.
honestly, I think this game honestly was very appealing to guys like us that actually know football, that watch football, that know there was a defensive battle on Seattle's side going against the Patriots. I mean, Seattle suffocated New England, suffocated.
Bad.
There's no other word for it. I mean, Drake
No.
May couldn't handle the pressure. And now what I mean by that is when his offensive lineman would get beat and he would feel you got that instinct of like pressure's coming around you, you're about to get sacked, you got to move in the pocket or you got to escape the pocket and get out. He he would make them throws and he would overthrow, underthrow, completely miss his targets. I mean, he had a couple interceptions. I mean, we got to give Drake May credit though, second year. Not everybody's like Tom Brady. I understand he's playing for a tough organization in New England that Tom Brady set a standard for and will forever be the standard in regards to quarterback play. But Seattle, man, wow.
Props
Mike
to him.
McDonald, he's got them boys cooking.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Colt, what's your takeaway from this game?
It kind of mirrored what we said, what we thought was going to happen in the last podcast. I do want to say, people, talking, shizning on Drake May and stuff like that. He actually had a better passer rating than Sam Darnold. So, I mean, he played a good game. His passer rating was 79.1 to Sam Darnold's 74.7. He threw the ball 43 times. 43 times in a Super Bowl with the first team in NFL history to start more than one offensive lineman who was a rookie. So it's going to be good. Going to the rushing side of things, Drake May led the way in rushing, 37 yards. 37 yards. Ramadre Stevenson, 23 on 7 carries. He had the most carries. Trayvon Henderson, 6 carries, 19 yards. So,
Yeah, they totaled
I
18 carries for
think,
79 yards.
yeah,
There's
I
a
think,
nickname.
go ahead.
There's a nickname that they're calling Seattle's defense, and they're calling it the dark side.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of wild.
I'm just gonna say they locked them down. That Seattle defense locked them down as far as the run game goes. Now Drake May threw for almost 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Any other game, that's a good game. Not in the Super Bowl. He just didn't have it. It just goes to show defense wins championships. Going back to just the stat logs, the leading receiver for Seattle looks like 61 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Kupp, 61 yards.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly.
good for him. As far as the Patriots go, the leading receiver, 78 yards. So
Yeah,
no
Matt
receiver
Collins.
broke 100. Yep.
Yep.
Matt Collins, 78 yards. Overall, I think the stats say it best. I think we hit the nose right on the head as far as what we thought the game would be, a defensive battle, and it was. The first 3 quarters, excellent defense. It's like I said in the podcast. Defense is on the way back. People are getting used to these rules. They're ready to play by these rules. And the guy, I'm telling you, it's gonna be good over the next couple of years. And I'm glad the Super Bowl was what it was because the Seahawks built their season around their defense. If it wouldn't have been a defensive battle, if it would have just been the Patriots scoring, them scoring, score, 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 everyone would have said, "Oh, these defenses are so overrated." Oh, da da da. No, no, the defense came to play. And some people, I saw it online. Oh, this is so boring. This is so boring. Oh my gosh. Guys, defense is a massive part of football. In fact, 100% of all snaps have defense. It's either you're receiving the ball on special teams or you're defending on special teams. You can say all you want to about it, but the fact of the matter is, all however many snaps there are per game, 130 to 170 snaps a game, everyone has defense. And you know what they'd be saying if everybody was scoring? Man, these defenses suck. It's the
You're
same
not
way.
wrong.
If,
I mean,
if it's nothing but offensive scoring, oh man, this game's getting, oh yeah, they scored again. They scored again. They scored again. Because you see it in college ball when a team starts whooping up on somebody. They scored again, and then people turn it off. That was a one-sided deal. Blah 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 blah. No, defense came to play. I'm glad they came to play, and yeah, Nuwasu.
I mean, we
5 minutes
didn't
left to
even.
play.
Yeah, great. It was a great defensive game. I mean, we didn't even see our first touchdown until the fourth quarter, and then here come the Patriots, and they scored one right after. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Drake made through that beautiful ball to Matt Collins. Great catch. And we were talking in the chat, and I said, "Here we go. It might get interesting." But I mean, Seattle, they were just too good. Like Vic
Mm-hmm.
said, they just smothered, suffocated, and I mean, when you can't get the run game going, I feel like that was
Mm-hmm.
kind of a big factor for New England not being able to get the run game going and take a little bit of pressure off of Drake May. Because, like we said in the last podcast, they're going to have to keep Drake May comfortable. You can't let him get sacked 6 times. You can't let him get rattled like that. And that's what Seattle did. I mean, I just don't see any other takeaway other than if New England got their running game going, it might have been a different ball game. Honestly.
Well, I just want
Absolutely.
to 100%. And think about it like this: Seattle didn't even have their best 1-2 punch on the field.
Mm-hmm. That's
I mean,
true.
the Thunder, the Lightning wasn't there.
Right.
You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
but Kenneth Walker straight up just carried the team.
He did.
Honestly.
He did. 27 attempts for 135 yards. I
Yeah.
mean, it seemed like New England didn't even really get the freaking running game going. I mean, no one
Not
got
at
over
all.
10 touches. No one got over 10 touches.
No.
So,
I mean,
and
Seattle.
Kate or Vic, you look confused there for a second. What's up, buddy?
When you said 1-2 punch, I was like, wait, are you talking about Walker and Charbonnet? I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Walker set. I mean, he rushed 5 yards per carry. I mean, he got the
Yeah.
second most rushing yards in one half of the Super Bowl era, and the only person to beat him was Emmitt Smith by 30 more yards, which I get it.
Mhm.
You know, it was a different game back then. But I feel like Kenneth Walker truly solidified his running back one role on that team for next season too. And I'm not trying to bring up next season, but if you guys remember in the beginning of the season, Charbonnet was getting all those touchdowns.
Yeah.
They were
Again,
getting
they're
in the red zone,
short
like,
yardage.
yeah. But still, I mean, Kenneth Walker just showed. He reminded me a lot of Le'Veon Bell. Sits there behind his line, waits for the perfect hole to open up, and darts off like a rocket. And I mean, that
Le'Veon Bell
was
got fat and useless.
He's a boxer now. But let's not
yeah.
get too off topic.
No, I know what Vic's saying. No, prime Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, he waited for that hole and bam, gone.
And that's what I seen with Kenneth Walker. And you know what? Good for Kenneth
100%.
Walker. He went through all of that. And especially if you play fantasy football or if you participate in that, a lot of fantasy managers were very upset with Mike McDonald and Kenneth Walker in the beginning of the season. But honestly, these guys are Super Bowl freaking champs, baby. Good for them. Well deserved. Sam Darnold, too.
Yeah.
Look at all the
Absolutely.
adversity he's had to go through. New York, Carolina, goes to San Francisco, learns how to read defenses, learns how to operate a true NFL offense under Shanahan, then goes to Minnesota. Look what he does in Minnesota. Minnesota made a huge mistake on letting him walk and going to Seattle. And then I find it ironic they fired their GM.
Yeah. Yeah,
So, you
they
know what?
did.
Congrats to Sam Darnold. Congrats to Mike McDonald. You know, by
Yep.
the way, Chris Collinsworth said during that game, Mike McDonald's the youngest defensive play calling head coach to ever win a Super Bowl.
And
Because Mike McDonald's the D coordinator too.
what a heck of a game he called for the defense, honestly. Let's
Yeah.
not shy away though. I mean, the special teams, Jason Myers, 5 for 5 on field goals, as long as it was 41. He scored 17 points.
He should have been MVP. Like honestly,
Honestly, I think he tied, didn't he tie some record for most points scored uh in a Super Bowl game? I thought I heard that maybe. I could be wrong. Um but yeah, I mean they relied on him. Obviously, if he doesn't make those field goals, it's a completely different ball game.
But
Um
don't forget about the punter.
oh dude, yeah,
Seattle's punter
is great.
consistently
Is yeah,
kept New England under the 10-yard line to the goal line
yeah,
every time he punted. Well,
yeah.
mostly every time he punted, but Pat
That
McAfee, watching him on social media, that's one of the best punters I've ever truly got to see with my own eyes. Was ecstatic about it. Like, that's good for the brand, baby. That's good for
it's
the brand.
his last punt was amazing. He got it
Mhm.
off quick, and that low line drive kick that he had, and still kicked it a long ways and pinned him back. I mean,
Mhm.
it was a great
Well,
show. I mean, all around, like we said in the last podcast, whoever played the most or the best complementary football was going to win this game. Seattle did that.
mhm.
Seattle absolutely did that. I don't. Sam Darnold honestly didn't have to do too much. Um, he got to kind of play that role, Colton, like you said, being a game manager. He got to play that role. He didn't have to go out there and try to force stuff. And that's kind of where I saw like Drake May get into a little bit of trouble trying to force stuff downfield. Um, he threw one ball that I don't know how he fit it into triple coverage, but it got caught. And then he tried to do it again. He underthrew it. It got picked off. Um, but yeah, it just an overall absolutely dominating game for Seattle. Absolutely dominating game. Um, I just one thing I think though too for New England, regardless of stats, is body language to me. When things started really
Mm,
going wrong for New England, you could see it all over Drake May. He was he was defeated. He was like, I don't know. I don't know what else to do.
I mean, you get
again,
Um,
sacked six
inexperience.
times.
yeah. Yeah, you get sacked 6 times. You don't have a lot of NFL experience. Like I said, I knew that was gonna come in to play a factor in this game, but it just showed. Like after halftime, late in the third quarter, definitely in the fourth quarter, you could just see like the game was over at that point.
Mhm.
So, but what 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 do you got to say, Big? Let me hear it.
I'm not trying to be controversial here.
Be controversial.
Be
Last 8
controversial.
games
Uh
of the
huh.
Patriots season this year, my honest opinion, in easiest schedule, last 8 games, they were number 1. Easiest schedule
Yeah.
for the road to the playoffs. I could see where the immaturity, or the young, the experience, I am butchering this. I'm so sorry, guys, but the inexperience would thrive, you
Yeah.
know. But
I
you
mean,
look at a guy like Sam Darnold, been in the league for a long time, went through the lowest of the lows, seeing ghosts, goes to Carolina, craps the bed. I wouldn't say craps the bed. I think it's at the time Carolina was not a very good organization
they're
for
still
young
not, in
quarterbacks.
my opinion. Yeah.
They're on the come up, I think. But there's definitely levels to championship caliber football, and you have to be firing on all cylinders.
Well, and I even said it in the last podcast too. I think if Bo Nix doesn't break his ankle, the Broncos are in the Super Bowl. That's my honest opinion. I think the
I can see
Broncos
it.
beat them because they had to face a backup QB. Yeah, it was a snow game. You can make all the excuses for weather, but they still barely won. What was it? 13-10, I think was the final score of that game. So,
Very, very close.
I mean, it was too close that game. They should have made it more decisive of a win, but like I said, win's a win. But I just think Bo Nix doesn't break his ankle. We see Seahawks and the Broncos, and then we're talking about something completely different.
Absolutely.
So, Colton, you
I
look
want
like
to
you
say
got.
this.
I was about to say you got
I
something you
want to
want
say
to
this.
say.
Cowboys Nation, you should issue an apology to one DeMarcus Lawrence. He said, and I quote,
Yep.
I love Dallas, but I'm never going to win a Super Bowl there. And Mr. Micah Parsons, the man who left the building, basically called him a traitor. Said, we'll see. We'll see. And we did see
We
one
definitely
season
saw.
removed from Dallas, the pinnacle of American football by some people's standards. Definitely the most controversial team in football, in American football. You can't say he was wrong.
Nope.
Because there he is holding a Lombardi that you guys haven't won since before I was born. So I'm just saying his Lombardi doesn't have 1900s stamped into it. It's 2026, baby.
Yeah.
2025, 2026. So I think Cowboys Nation, you need to pull up your bootstraps, like you say in Texas. Pull them up. Fix your collars. Tie your little bolo ties. Get your asses out there and say, I'm sorry. The Dallas Cowboys do kind of suck when it comes to playoff games or regular season MVPs, but can't win shit.
Can't win nothing.
Shit when it matters.
No,
So,
honestly. Go ahead, Vic.
Guarantee you, Jerry Jones is never going to watch the show after hearing that.
Jerry Jones, as far as I'm concerned, can swiftly and courageously hire me to be their PR person. They can do that.
Honestly, that's a whole. I think we could do an entire. Hold on. I think we could do an entire podcast on how bad the Cowboys organization is run. Honestly.
I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not getting involved in that.
Why not?
Why?
Indianapolis is not much better.
You live in Indiana.
Well,
hey, listen, it's blue and white as the primary colors. They're not winning shit.
Amen to that, brother.
Colton's going to go off the rails.
I'm just saying.
Let's okay, so let's kind of change it up a little bit. And let's look real quick. What do you
got? Anybody notice the Gatorade color? No. A lot of bets were going down that it was going to be orange. It was going to be red.
Let's talk about Vic's picks.
It was yellow. It was yellow.
Hey,
what's that mean? What's that mean?
That means if you would have picked yellow as the color. No, you have to guess the color. You guess the color, you win a lot of money, usually.
Okay.
Maybe
before that was purple.
Vic's picks.
Should have, but hey, Vic's picks is a big fat donut right now.
I was about to say, dude, I don't think you won anything, especially on that half interception. I don't know how you bet on half an interception. That just didn't make any sense to me.
Well, so the goal is.
I'll explain to you when we get it yet.
Yeah. Long story short, if it's half an interception, if they throw one, that's the over. If they don't throw any, that's the under. So it's like it's like them scoring 2.5 points. Well, if they score a field goal, you're good. But if they don't score a field goal or they get a safety, you're not good. I knew that part. See, you boys learning.
All right, so let's change it up just a little bit here. Let's kind of play a little next year what if. Okay. Can either team repeat this season and come back to the Super Bowl?
No.
No?
No.
Playoffs?
No, I think New England. I think New England gets back in the playoffs, but I think they have a lot of missing pieces they need to add. Especially on the O-line, especially on the outside parts. Their defense is pretty solid, I thought.
All right, Colton, let's hear it.
Now let's hear it, I guess.
No. You said do both teams. I say no. I say the Patriots next year are going to be watching another red, white, and blue team in the playoffs. I think the Buffalo Bills next year are going to be the team in the AFC. I really think that after this bad loss they had, they got rid of their coach. I think this is going to be Josh Allen's last. We're giving it to you. If you don't win it after this, I think they're going to start looking. I think after that, they're going to start looking. I think they need to improve in the receiving core. Keon Coleman, not really who they thought he was. They lost their deep threat. That's where he was supposed to be, and it didn't really happen. I think the Patriots got an uphill climb. They shouldn't have been in it this year. The Bo Nix debacle. If he doesn't get hurt, we're probably having a different conversation about who wins the Super Bowl. Because I think that the Denver offense was a lot better than Seattle's offense overall. And I think Denver's defense, damn good. So I'll say that for sure. So again, different conversation. We can play other hypotheticals. I think Seattle, I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, all 11 guys are coming back. Everybody's on longer term contracts. I think the Patriots, no. I think they're I think they're going to be on the outside looking in. They're going to pull the Cowboys. They're going to do great in the regular season, and then just metaphorically and literally move the bed. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
SH,
and I
you
think the Chiefs have to be in the conversation, regardless of how you feel about them. The Chiefs have to be in the conversation in the AFC. Bad year this year. I don't see them having 2 bad years in a row. I just don't see that happening. Even with Mahomes coming off ACL surgery, um, maybe it slows him down a little bit scrambling. Um, but I I think we're gonna see classic AFC where we see Chiefs Bills. Chiefs
I'll talk
Bills
about
to go to
the
the Super Bowl.
Texans 2 years
Okay.
in a row. I mean, we don't think. We don't think Texans.
They need a new
I
quarterback.
Yeah, I
What?
was gonna say
What?
I think
The
not only
quarterback?
I think because their defense was one of the best in the league this year, right? But their offense was just
If not one, definitely top 3.
their offense was just bad. It
I
was
just
just
think CJ
bad.
Stroud. CJ Stroud I don't think he's panning out like everybody thinks he is going to.
I mean, he hasn't done
The
just
Pittsburgh game was ugly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Barely got
mean,
through.
I don't know. I feel like maybe if they try a new offensive coordinator, get him some weapons on the outside, you know,
Yeah, a lot
give
of
him
his core was like hurt. I will say that.
give him we got to give him some time because this is what only his 3rd year,
I think it's his third year, second year, third. No, this is his second year, right?
second. No,
CJ Stroud.
I think it's his
Yeah.
3rd year.
Yeah, he's going into his 4th.
Yeah, I mean, give him some time. I think I think he can be a good quarterback. I think he can be a solid quarterback, not an elite quarterback, but
Mhm.
I think he can be a really good quarterback. If they got him some weapons, get a new scheme in there. I don't I don't know what they're trying to do over there, but I mean, I don't like it. I don't like the offense. So
I like the
I think
Chargers in the AFC.
If they get an offensive line,
I think
I
you
think
are
I think
going
they'll be
to
pretty solid.
see. I think you're going to see some incredible football played out in LA.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For
I don't
sure.
know who the Seattle's. I don't know who the Seattle Seahawks running back coach is. Um, but the Oklahoma here, hold on. The Oklahoma Sooners need to figure out what they did as far as giving the running backs more than 4 touches a game.
Yeah. I
So
mean, the Patriots kind of
the
modeled
Oklahoma
that game
Sooners
plan.
need to learn how to run
Yeah.
the ball. The Oklahoma Sooners need to figure out their freaking offensive identity. And the Oklahoma Sooners need to fix it. Tired of watching us lose. And this next year, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen eventually. And when it does, I hope I'm alive to see it. Eventually, Texas and Oklahoma will be in the playoffs, and Texas or Oklahoma will host a home game, and Texas or Oklahoma will have to travel to Texas or Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That would be exciting to see. Not gonna lie.
Or could you imagine Bevo coming in there where we're like, Bevo Burgers, horse down?
uh, they they won't let him. They won't let him at the field. No way. No way. Um, but as far as next season goes in the NFL, um, early on, who are y'all liking? I know we kind of spoke, Vic. You're kind of liking the Chargers. Um, like I said, I think the Chiefs are going to be there. I think we have to include them in the conversation because, like I said, one bad year doesn't exclude you. Um, Bills in the AFC. Who you got in like NFC wise?
Something
You
to
think that?
watch. Something to
Yeah.
watch.
So,
Rams hire Cliff Kingsbury.
Yep.
Matthew Stafford retires. If he does, um, that's going to be a dangerous Rams team. Whether
Who do they
Matthew
bring?
Stafford stays, they got Stetson Bennett on the bench, and he's been patiently learning under Matthew Stafford. I understand he took that break and everything like that, but you got to look what's all around him. Puka Nakua,
Yeah.
Blake Corum,
I mean, don't get
a
me wrong.
lot.
They have a good solid offense. Colton, you put the
Yeah.
glasses on. What is it?
hello, ladies
Terminator.
and gentlemen, and this is going to be Colton's rendition of. I have no what I do as far as betting goes, but I will say this: I've got the Vegas stats pulled up for next year. um, that's why I put on the glasses. The Seahawks are number one at plus 950. And Vic, after this, I'm going to have you do some rundown as far as all this means, okay? Seahawks at plus 950. The Rams at plus 950. Bills plus 1100. Eagles 1300 in the positive. Patriots back at it at another 1300. And Ravens plus 1300. Chiefs and 49ers rounded out. Vic, over to you.
All right, so the lower your number is on the plus side, which if you're talking regular straight line bets or spreads, it's always the underdog. It's way too early to tell. Those are all just futures. They're just trying to give you something to throw some money at. So choose wisely.
Yeah. Again, we're not
If you
betting
if you put
professionals.
$50 on something, what would you put it on?
Man, that's a tough one. Chicago.
I feel like the Ravens kind of surprised me.
I like Chicago.
Let's see. You know,
I
I'm
like
gonna look up what their
Chicago.
freaking odds are.
I
Let's see
thought
here.
Chicago was going to make a deeper run than they did, honestly.
I just have a feeling second year under Ben Johnson, it's gonna get hairy out there.
Yeah. I mean, they did really well. They did really, really well.
And they
Was
bought
not
in.
Yeah. I was not expecting to see them do that well. Caleb Williams play that well. But they did. So, um, but anyways, we're gonna wrap this up here. Any last minute shout outs y'all want to give? Anything like that before we wrap it up?
Colton, what about you first, buddy?
Man, it was a fun season. It was a good season. Yeah. I'm interested to see how the Seahawks dark side comes back and everything like that for next year. I think that I'm gonna give the Bears a possible win. I'm over here looking at some of the information. Not too bad, Vic. I like you. That's why you have the picks, man. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So no, I'm just having fun. I'm gonna start breaking out the sunglasses a little bit more, and I get to. I'm probably gonna make myself a tinfoil hat whenever we start getting off into the weeds for some of this stuff. It's gonna be fun.
There you go. There you go. yeah, stay tuned with us. As this show grows, you'll start seeing more and more crazy stuff. So we appreciate everybody, fellas. Thank you for joining me. Cade, we miss you. I hope you're having fun at T-ball practice. Um,
He
but yeah,
plays t-ball. Everybody, everyone know,
yeah,
just know he plays t-ball.
he plays T-ball. So, anyways, subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We love you guys. Appreciate it. And we'll see y'all at the next hangout. Bye, guys.